Check 1, 2. See if we can be heard out there. Looks that way. What's going on, Chad, Josh? How's everybody doing this evening? What's going on, Pops? My chat ain't working quite right tonight, guys, but what's going on, Lewis? Mike Bush, Tracy, Wyatt, Landon. What's going on this evening? How's everybody doing? Well, what's going on, Ben? Tom, Brandon, pulling out subwoofers. What's up? What's up? Welcome to Bud Talk Live. It's been a busy week and a half or so, 2 weeks here. I know we had the South African judges on here last week. Man, what a crazy, amazing 2 weeks we just had here. So, you know, we had the South Africans in town here for almost 2 weeks. We had the sound quality training event. Went over really good, learned some things. I think we got some good judges in the South African folks we sent back home there. Really looking forward to seeing what they do taking off now that they'll be able to have some 2 and 3X events there. Got to spend some time with our Trinidad Tobago guys. I don't know, pretty amazing experience for me. We got to show the South Africans around. We made our way to Nashville and listened to some live music there on Broadway and a couple other places. It was just an overall really good experience. Really looking forward to seeing what we do with the international programs moving forward. It was really great getting to know those people on a more personal level. I mean, we've been, I guess, dealing with them on Zooms and things like that, but just meeting people in person is a whole different ball game, and I couldn't be happier. So I know we got the South African guys on a flight yesterday morning. I think they had a delayed flight that caused them to have to stay over a day, so they should be arriving back in South Africa here in a couple hours. So we're wishing them some safe travels and good luck as they get back home. Really looking forward to hopefully getting to spend some time over there in July. We're going to head out there and check out one of their events and see how they get down out there. So, um, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to touch on that for a minute and say how much I appreciate those guys and how much of a good time I had with them, and getting to take them to do some of the things they wanted to do and meet RP and see the loudest car. They got to hear one of, if not the best sound quality cars while they were here. So they got to knock a lot of things off their list. And I don't know, it was a pretty humbling experience, I guess, for me, um, to be able to show people those kinds of things and kind of live my dream at the same time. So uh, that was all pretty awesome. What's going on? I'm missing some of the stuff in the chat, guys, because it's not working the same as it normally does for some reason. And I'm seeing some of it, but not all of it here. So you'll have to cut me a break if I miss some stuff right now. Hopefully, at some point here, we'll get it back to the way it's supposed to work. But yes, Josh, videos for sure. I've got some footage from I think we ended up stopping at World of Wheels. I've got some footage from that, and unfortunately I meant to take some footage at Soundcheck and got to helping one of the competitors' water pumps went out, and I got to helping him and just didn't get around to it. So yeah, we're definitely looking to put together some more videos for the YouTube. I've got a couple on deck that we're getting ready to post up here shortly. Oh, so they're waiting to board in Atlanta. So I guess they haven't started their flight, so they'll be home tomorrow night. It's a long travel. It's about 30 something hours, I believe. So they got laid over for a day, and it looks like they're waiting to board. They're in the chat here. So I hope you guys have a safe rest of your trip. Let us know when you get back. We already miss you guys. What's going on, Charlie Tent, MJ? All right, I'm trying to read up here. Sorry, guys. Yes, it was a great event on Sunday at Soundcheck. We had a really good time. It was a really nice turnout. I should probably knock on wood, but I think it was the best weather we've ever had at the first Soundcheck show. So I was super happy about that. It wasn't too cold. The sun was out. Got to see some good scores. Had an overall great show. Saw a few new sound quality competitors. Got to hang out with some really good people. So we've got some events coming this weekend too. We're really kicking off now. Really getting ready to get into the busy part of the season here. And I guess we'll start kind of going over that now. So it looks like Saturday we've got 4 events going on. We've got 5 events this weekend. So if you're ready for a show, we got one going down. Looks like we have our show coming up on 4/1, which is Saturday. It'll be hosted at the Sullivan County Fairgrounds. 1301 East 75th Street, North Sullivan, Indiana. Chad and Sean will be heading out there. It's a newer venue for Indiana. So head out there and get them guys some support. Should be a pretty good show. Pretty nice wide open venue there, I believe. So if you have any questions or anything about this event coming up on Saturday at the Sullivan County Fairgrounds in Indiana, make sure you hit up Chad or Sean. They'll be happy to help you out. What's going on, Sam, Bing, Matthew, Dominic? Next up, we got coming Saturday is the 3rd annual Callers Call Out at Twin Oaks Complex in Niceville, Florida. It'll be the 3rd annual event for that. They put this together for a really good cause. Morgan Miller will be out there heading that up for us. If you have any questions, get with him. It should be a really great show. It's one of our favorite events to get to. So, Niceville, Florida this weekend, the 3rd annual Callers Call Out. What's going on, Kevin? What else we got? We got the Finley Spring Kickoff in LaGrange, Kentucky. Selena and Jake will be ripping that one down for us. So if you have any questions about the Finley Kickoff that's happening in LaGrange Saturday and Sunday, that'll be a 2-day event. So I'll talk about that one also here coming up. But get with Selena or Jake there if you have any questions about the Finley Spring Kickoff that we have coming up in LaGrange. What's going on, Geoff? And then the last event we have coming up on Saturday is the 2nd annual Mid-State Mayhem, hosted at Madison County Fairgrounds in London, Ohio. So Sydney and the crew will be headed out there this weekend. If you have any questions about the London, Ohio event, feel free to give Sydney a shout. I'm sure he'd be happy to help answer any questions. Got any of them DBs, man? I got these cheeseburgers. Oh. I'll let her know, Bing. She tries to stay on that stuff pretty good. I usually only go over the events coming up on the weekend that I'm here, Matt. But yes, all those events are coming up. I've been working on the newsletter that's coming out a little bit and writing a little tidbit on those. So yes, all those events are coming, Matt. They're all big events. April really fires up. We've got a lot of events going off this month. So and then the 5th event is the Finley Spring Kickoff 2, which will be in LaGrange, Kentucky. And that'll be on Sunday. Again, if you have any questions, hit up Selena on that event. Also, guys, if you're looking for events, if you want to see the rest of the details on that event, head over to mecacaraudio.com. Check out our event schedule. Make sure you're on all events. Most of these events I just listed should pop up under coming or recent. But make sure you hit all events so you can see all the shows we have coming up in the near future here for your area. What's going on, Chris? Good job, Jeff. Way to pour, buddy. Way to pour. Pour that foam. Oh, man, I bet you're sorry, aren't you, Chris? You went fishing. I don't blame you, man. What's going on, Carmelo? Looks like we got a little bit of people in here. Make sure you like me and share me. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. We do. I know I keep saying that, but I do got content coming. We're just slowly but surely turtle racing here. So bear with me while the turtle does his thing. But I do stream my live there every Wednesday at 8. So go ahead and like and subscribe. And I promise you, once we get going here, you'll like it. So just bear with me while I keep trying to figure this videoing out. I'm lucky I figured it out far enough to do this, huh? Heck yeah. A 12-pounder, that's pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let some of these shows run that I talked about. These are the shows we got coming up this weekend. I'm going to let the little ticker at the bottom flow for a few minutes here, and I'm going to start back over and just kind of let it run through so you guys can see them. And again, if you need to know the rest of the details, head over to mecacaraudio.com and click on the event to get the details and the contact information for the director of that event. What's going on, Josh Morash? What's going on, Brad Zink? Still can't get my dang on chat to work the way it's supposed to. Oh well. But anyways, again, make sure you're liking, subscribing, like and share on the Facebook there. Follow the Facebook page, all that good stuff. I know we got quite a few people on here. If you haven't registered for Slamology, make sure you get your pre-registration done for Slam. When you sign up there, put MECA down as your primary reason for attending, and we're going to enter your name into a chance for a free entry at our finals this year. So if you still need to do that for Slam, get yourself registered and make sure you put that down, and you might just win. What's going on, Nilo? But yeah, so anybody have any questions or anything for me tonight? Otherwise, I'm gonna start talking about this visit we had. Man, I really wish my dang chat would work. I just can't see all of the messages. I can see some of it. Fat 15 or bust. I hear that. I don't blame you. But yeah, it's definitely starting off to be a really great season, Matt. It's really exciting. We got a lot of things going on here. We're staying busy. Sometimes it can be a little bit overwhelming, but As far as I know, Carmelo will be in the audio side. But yeah, the season's definitely off to a great start. The show's really started kind of kicking off the last week or two here. Um, and then of course this weekend it really fires up. We've got, 4 or 5, sometimes a few more than that coming up almost every weekend for the next few weeks here. I know our Indiana directors are going to be super busy. Um, they've got 5 or 6 shows in the next 6 or 7, 8 weeks or so. I know they've got a lot going coming up soon here. Um, but I don't know. We couldn't have kicked the season off any better. We spent the better part of the last week and a half getting to know our South African judges, training them on the rule book, talking about ideas and things. Things that might work in their region better, or things that we could even do here to improve to basically try to keep all of our formats somewhat international and competitive across the board. Um, we had a lot of good discussions about rules and things. I think in most of the formats, they had a really good grasp on sound pressure league and dueling demos, and DV and Pamish did really well in the sound quality training. Overall, just a group of people just there that they really take this serious, and they're ready. Um, I couldn't, like I said earlier, I really couldn't feel much better about that situation moving forward here. And you know, I don't know how to express it, but I couldn't be more excited for South Africa. I think it's really getting ready to take off, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what these guys do. I'm very confident that they're going to represent us well, and things are going to grow there. So that's really awesome. Like I said, we got to hang out in Nashville for a night. Of course, we went shopping and got to eat some real curry chicken. That was really, really good. We got to hang out with them and feed them some Southern comfort food. Of course, everybody probably knows Shannon's pretty good at that. Of course, look at me. So just overall, a lot of new experiences, I think, for both of us. And it was just really awesome. It kind of made my week to get to hang out with those people and do so many, things that were, new to them, or it was a first for them, or things that they didn't have. Like they kind of was going crazy about our Oreos because they only get regular Oreos, and we have all these different flavors and double stuff and mega stuff, and so a lot of different things and learning and all that stuff. I know we hung out with RP a little bit Saturday evening, before the show Sunday, and they got to hear RP's van, and that was one of the things they were really excited about, was getting to meet the loudest guy in the world. And it was pretty awesome to witness that experience that they had there. Just overall, a whole lot of positive things happened, I feel, for the club in the last couple weeks. From the South African guys to the Trinidad Tobago judges. Um, the sound quality training went off pretty well, in my opinion. Like I said, we could have. I know there's a few things that we watched and we can do better, and some things we got to get together on, and all that good stuff. But for the most part, the last couple weeks has went great, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season. At this point, I'm feeling really positive about things. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you guys are ready for a good season. I'm really looking forward to it here. That's really about what I know is that I'm really looking forward to seeing what this future holds and ready to do big numbers. I'm ready to see big numbers. I think we saw a couple, I think two or three new sound quality competitors at sound check, so that was good to see. I feel like yeah, Sugan failed. No, I said that DV and Pumish did really well. Sugan didn't fail. He did good. I just felt like for that portion of the training that you guys stood out a little bit more, but Sugan is the president, 3 times in a row. So 3 times in a row, so that was that. I think Sugan really crushed it in the sound pressure lanes Sunday. I know you guys worked with Chad and Sean there, and they gave me some really good feedback about you guys as well. So I'm I'm a I'm 100% confident in you guys going back and judging and doing what you need to do. So we really appreciate it, and we can't wait to do it again. Maybe next time we'll have to keep DV from running off on us so we don't get Mama Shannon worried. But yeah, I'm still missing some of these chats, so and I can't read all of them all the way out for some reason. I have to overlay it to see it tonight. It's not coming up in my separate little box like it normally does. So I guess my internet doesn't want to work tonight. You know, and so that was the stuff I wanted to say about the South African crew was I'm glad I met a group of guys and girls or girl that is definitely serious about this, and I think they share in Shannon and my vision or my vision. Kind of stumble there over my tongue, huh? But um, like I said, I'm just really looking forward to it. And then, you know, that's not to be really overshadowed by the short amount of time we got to spend with Clifford and Irvin, either from Trinidad. Those two guys are awesome. They really came in handy and helped us out with the sound quality training. And I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting those guys back over here at finals. Um, but those two guys are great, and couldn't feel more confident about that situation either. They've been involved with MECA for a long time. Uh, they know the backbone and all that good stuff, and I think they're really going to come in handy with helping us and Tony kind of get sound quality back to the basics, and then hopefully we can kind of move forward from there. So I I really enjoyed spending some time with those guys, and they actually met us in Nashville when we took Sugan and Pumish and DV down to Nashville, and we spent the evening with them. We went into I don't know 6 or 8 different live bands there and at the bars downtown, and got to hear some live music and talk about impact and how things sounded in the live environment and things like that. And it was a really good time. And then of course we had to tell those guys bye the very next day, but they really came and delivered for us too. So Clifford and Irvin, thank you guys. We look forward to seeing you again here soon. What's going on, Miguel? Bing, like me, share me. Oh, while we got some viewers on here, don't forget to hit up mechacaraudio.com and vote for MECA Head of the Month. Head over to the website and get voted for MECA Head of the Month. The newsletter is going to be coming out here in a couple weeks. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Oh, man. Eric Winter, I can't see all of your question. The wattage on 212s. Well, dang. I'm trying to get the answer for you here. So 212s is 226. I know that much. And so you would minus 226 from 1500, which that will give you 1274, I think. So 1274. Took me long enough, guys. It looks like they kind of answered for me. Bad at mathing. Can't do that. Can't do that. All right, what else we got going on, guys? Like I said, this weekend's going to be a busy weekend. We got 5 shows kicking off. Should be a good weekend. A lot of shows going on. I think we'll probably start to see some scores coming out this week. Keep your eyes on them top 10s. Get ready. As we wind up this season, make sure you keep your eye on the event schedule at mechacaraudio.com, as we do update it quite often there. So there's new events getting added at least weekly, sometimes daily. Testing up, getting ready for events. I like testing. What are we testing, Matt? Okay, doing demo points from Freeze Fest. So, uh, I'm an idiot, and I buried the score sheets in my trailer, and I'm gotta dig them out, and I plan on hopefully doing that tomorrow. I've got to dig the trailer. I got to unload all the stuff in the trailer, so I'm sorry for the delay, but I will make sure you don't miss your points. I just was a goofball and buried the score sheets in the trailer, so that's why the dueling demo points aren't there. So I apologize, guys, but I'll get them in there as soon as I can. A whole lot of stuff that needs to be tested. Everything needs to be tested. I don't know if I understand what you're trying to ask, Morgan. What if you maxed out with tweeters but add coax speakers to the speaker count? Does the If you use a coax, it counts as one. If I'm understanding what you're asking correctly. I can't see the whole question. One speaker, no tweeter, correct? Yeah, it's not counted as a yeah, so it's just a speaker at that point. So that's how I read it. Yeah, just a speaker. What's going on, Clifford? So did I finally answer you, Morgan? Did I get you answered? Sorry, I can't read the whole question, and my dang on chat over here still ain't working right. So we got what we got. Hopefully I got you answered, Morgan. Well, Josh, some of them could be coming from YouTube. How you doing tonight, Clifford? What's going on, man? like us and share us. Follow our Facebook page. Make sure you're liking and subscribing on YouTube if you're watching there. A coax speaker just counts as a speaker. It does not count as a tweeter. Awesome. Okay. Was there any other questions you guys had for me about rules? Maybe starting next week I'll pick a section from each rule book and kind of go over it. Maybe we'll cover some street classes next week and I'll just go over SPL dueling demos and sound quality street class rules, and we can kind of go through them. And if you guys have questions, and then we'll just kind of move down the line until we run out of classes. I know I've done that. I've done a few similar things here and there at times, but maybe we should try doing that again. All right, well then that's what we'll do. We'll start in street class next week, and we'll spend, I don't know, 15-20 minutes on each sound pressure, dueling demo, sound quality. That way, if you guys that haven't read it hear something, or you have a question about something that I say, that'd be sorry, I'm getting my side seat driving. Still in effect for front stage and Mod Street doing demos. So technically the hood should be at least on the secondary latch in all classes, according to the safety guidelines, I suppose, in the general rules. Can pickups automatic Mod Street? For the most part, pickup trucks do go automatically into Mod Street, Josh. Yes. Um, but you can't mount equipment under the hood in Mod Street because it has to be inside the passenger compartment. There are some exceptions like ridge lines and avalanches. They can be ran in street class and what they called I guess what we used to call it was suburban mode. If all equipment is under the, dang it, All right, let me see here. If all equipment is under the seat, is that street? So if they do have the truck set up in a fashion where all the equipment can go under the seat or whatever like that, if it doesn't affect the leg area or the functionality of the back seat, then yes, technically a pickup truck could possibly run in street class. Yes. But being that the seats have to operate and all that good stuff, they're going to be at a pretty good disadvantage, in my opinion. But yes, in technicalities, there are ways to squeeze pickup trucks into street class. So hopefully that answers your question there, Josh. I really do wish my dang on chat was working better. I can't stand it when my chat don't work right. Sorry. Oh, that makes sense, Josh. I'm happy to try to answer any of the questions you guys have. What else is going on this week? I know we got, like I said, MECA's got a busy week coming up. I got too many places to be or that would like me to be, and I can only be one place. So we'll see how that kind of ends up working out here. I think I'm going to change over to M2 from M2 to S3 or AM. My point transferable. Okay, so Brian, points do not transfer from class to class, so you'll have to start over in whichever class you want to move to. And what Clifford said is correct. What's going on, Eric? Oh, we're going to take over street class. What about same class, different vehicles? I'm not sure what you mean by that. If you're talking like, can you start over with a different vehicle or can you change vehicles throughout the season? If that's what you're trying to ask me, the answer is yes, as long as it goes to 1, 2x or above event. So if you get in a wreck or your car breaks down or you decide to rebuild something new, yes, you can switch the vehicle, but it has to go to 1, 2x show. So you couldn't do it like right before finals and not bring it out to a show. But other than that, you could do that, but you cannot run two vehicles in the same class or division at the same event, regardless. What's going on, Aaron? Jeff, Mike Haslidge, how you guys doing tonight? My voice is a little weak this week. Oh, weak. You know, I think I did too much talking with all the fun I've been having. I know we've been having a lot of it. a lot of the fun. But again, for those of you guys that missed it earlier, we do got 5 shows coming up this weekend. A lot of events kicking off this weekend. The season's really starting to turn up. Had a really good visit from our international judges. We had a really good SQ training class. This is just kind of a recap. And we're really looking forward to what the rest of this season holds. Looks like we've got around 87 or so events already on the calendar this year. And we're looking to add quite a few more. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you're checking mecacaraudio.com. Keep an eye on your points. Check out our manufacturer and retail sponsors there on the page. Melinda said, can I run one truck with dueling demos and a different truck in M4? The answer is yes, as long as it has a separate membership, Melinda. So when I say it's a separate division, sound pressure would be a division, and inside the sound pressure division, we have trunk, street, modified street, and modified. You could run one vehicle in that division. You cannot run any other vehicles in any of those classes. You got park and pound. Then you've got X, which consists of XT, XS, XMS, XM1, XM2, and X. So there's 3 divisions in the sound pressure league. So you could effectively run separate vehicles in those divisions. Does that make a little bit better sense? Is that what you're asking, Selena? And the meter goes in the kick in X classes, Danny. What's going on, Robert? Hopefully that helped answer that a little bit better. Sound quality would basically have 3 divisions as well, I suppose. SQ, install, RTA, I guess maybe. And then I would say SQ2 falls in with SQ. So that's that. And then you got dueling demos and show and shine. So effectively, yes, you can run multiple cars. You just can't run them in the same divisions. Correct. I got Selena in here coaching me tonight, y'all. And again, like always, I want to encourage all the members to head over to the website, update your profile. You can put pictures and bios in there now. It's been that way for a few weeks or even months at this point. So if you're a member, get over there and check that out. It's a pretty cool feature on the web page. It'll give you your stats. You can request to join teams from there. All kinds of cool things can be done there. So make sure you head over to the website, mecacaraudio.com, and check that out. You can also sign up to become a member on the website. right there at mecacaraudio.com. You can become a member, and we got a newsletter coming out soon, so make sure you get over there and vote for your MECA Head of the Month. Get those votes in for MECA Head of the Month, guys. Also, as you're cruising around on our website there, if you have any problems or you see any issues, you can submit a ticket to our support system there. And that's the quickest way to get things handled on the web page, whether it be points, membership stuff, pages not loading correctly. I don't know, pretty much you name it, those guys can fix it. So if you have issues with the web page, make sure you submit a ticket there at the member support desk on the web page down there at the bottom. Well, it looks like you're going to be boarding right on time. Let us know when you guys land in South Africa. You guys have a safe trip. It was great getting to know you, and we'll do it again soon, I'm sure. Until then, I'm looking forward to seeing what we do here in the next few weeks or months coming up. You guys have a safe flight. We'll talk to you soon. MECA South Africa signing out for the night. It looks like my time's getting ready to fly out too, so I got about 2 more minutes here. So if you guys got any questions, now's the time to ask them. We'll be getting ready to sign out. I know I talked about the 5 events we have coming up. We got a new location in the Sullivan County Fairgrounds in Indiana. Get with Chad and Sean if you have any questions about that event. It should be a really good event. The weather's starting to look nicer. I'm really looking forward to these events coming up this weekend. We also got the 3rd annual Callers Call Out. We'll be in Niceville, Florida this weekend. So if you guys want some real Niceville, nice weather, head on down to Florida and check out Morgan Miller. He'll be handling that down there this weekend for us. It should be a really great show. It's been great the last 2 years. I expect it to keep growing and getting bigger. We also got the Finley spring kickoff at the location in LaGrange there. I think we did an event there last year or two. So we're back there in LaGrange for the Finley spring kickoff this weekend. It'll be a Saturday and Sunday event. Holler at Selena if you have any questions about the Finley spring kickoff in LaGrange. And then we also have the 2nd annual Mid-State Mayhem at the Madison County Fairgrounds in London, Ohio. Pennsylvania is adding some shows that are going to be coming up soon, it looks like. So make sure you get over to the webpage and check out the event schedule at mecacaraudio.com. Visit that event schedule, guys. Check it out. See if there's anything going on around you. Again, it looks like we're about out of time here tonight. I hope I answered some of your guys' questions, and maybe let you in on a little bit of what we've been doing the last couple weeks. I'm kind of coming back to reality today. So um we're just coming down from a really good couple weeks here and ready to ramp it back up and keep it going. Really looking forward to seeing what you guys do this year. Looking forward to seeing you guys out at the events. And overall, really just having fun with you guys and keeping on learning while we try to get this thing going up to the next level. I think if I don't see any more questions here, which it doesn't look like I do, I'm gonna probably go ahead and sign out for the night. So I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging with me this Wednesday night. Make sure you're liking our Facebook page. Follow the Facebook page. If you're on YouTube there watching me, like and subscribe. We come live every Wednesday night at 8, talking MECA stuff, rules, questions, kind of what's going on, whatever we could come up with here. And again, we'll be getting this content rolling here, hopefully before the middle of the year on YouTube. Get you guys some more to look at there on the YouTube channel. But until next time, Mecha Heads, if my mouse will work here, keep it loud and clear, and we'll see you next Wednesday night.